Hello everybody and welcome back to another C++ programming exercise video. And in today's video we're going to be doing C++ programming exercise number 16. Now C++ programming exercise number 16 says, write the definition of a class, swimming pool, to implement the properties of a swimming pool. Your class should have the instance variables to store the length in feet, width in feet, depth in feet, and the rate in gallons per minute at which the water is draining from the pool. Add appropriate constructors to initialize the instance variables. Also, add member functions to do the following. Determine the amount of water needed to fill an empty or partially filled pool. Determine the time needed to completely or partially fill or empty the pool. And add or drain water for a specific amount of time. And here is our program that we are going to use to test out this class that we're going to create. So let me show you guys the header file for this class. Anyways, now let's go and declare the header file implementation. So now the first thing that we need to do is we need to declare the proper constructors. Now it's going to be very simple. All we need to do is set the length, width, depth, water flow in rate, water flow out rate, and the amount of water in the pool to the corresponding input variables that we have up here, as so. Next, for these set length, set width, set depth, all we need to do is copy and paste these objects inside of there, these lines of code. And now in order to get the swimming pool total water capacity, all we need to do is multiply the length times the width times the depth times the number of gallons in 1 cubic feet in order to get the thing in cubic feet. In gallons. Okay, now I need to come here and go to the add water function. So in this case, we have the amount of water in the pool is going to be equal to the amount of water in the pool plus time times the fill rate in order to get the amount of water in the pool. And if the amount of water in the pool is greater than the pool total water capacity, so if this right here is true, then we will make the amount of water in the pool equal to the pool's total water capacity, and then we will tell the user that they have undergone a pool overflow. Okay? Now we need to do the drain water function. The drain water function, and the first thing that you want to do inside of the drain water function is write in amount of water in the pool is equal to the amount of water in the pool minus the time times the drain rate. Meaning that what we're doing is we enter the time and we enter the drain rate, and we're draining the pool for that amount of time with a drain rate of whatever the user enters. And we also need to make sure that the user that when we are done with this function, that it does not produce a negative result. So if the amount of water in the pool is less than 0, then the amount of water in the pool will be 0. Okay, now that we're done with that, we need to do all of these functions, and now all of these functions will basically just be will be returning the values that the functions correspond to. So for this one, we return length. For this one, we return width. For this one, we return depth. For this one, we return the water flow in rate. For this one, we return the water flow out rate. And this one, we return the amount of water in the pool. For this one, we now need to do an input, and it's going to return another value, of course, because it's going to be a one-liner returning value. Now this is basically going to do, it's going to tell us the time that it would take to fill the pool using the water flow in rate. So of course we're going to have to use the static cast function because time is usually now after that the time to fill the pool would of course be the pool water capacity minus the amount of water in the pool with the whole thing divided by it would be the amount of water in the pool. It would be the total pool water capacity minus the amount of water in the pool divided by the water flow in rate plus 5 to round it up. And doing that, we get the answer to the time to fill the pool. Now, the time to drain the pool will be almost the exact same thing, except it's going to be slightly shorter because we don't have to subtract the total pool capacity minus the amount of water in the pool. We just have to drain what is inside. There we go. And now the water needed to fill the pool. Oh wait, also we have our default constructor right here. We can just copy and paste what we have right here. And then we'll be done with that. Okay. Now we have the water needed to fill the pool. Now we need to check, in this case, if the pool total water capacity is greater than the amount of water in the pool. If it is, then we have to do something. But if it's not, then that means that we have to return 0 because we don't have to fill up the pool anymore. It's already full to the max. So the way that we do this is we write in if the amount of water in the pool is less than the pool total water capacity, then we return the pool total water capacity minus the amount of water in the pool. And if that's not true, then we return 0. And that should be the end of this program. Now let's run it and see if it works. Okay, I accidentally added an extra parentheses. Extra parentheses again. And that's it. Pool data, length 30, depth, width 15. And there we go. To completely fill the pool, enter the water fill in rate. The water fill in rate will be 5. Time to fill the pool is approximately 112 hours and 12 minutes. Okay. Anyways, that is the end of this C++ programming exercise. I hope you all had fun doing the C++ programming exercise with me, and I'll see you guys in the next one. Bye.